Hey guys, Jason here with a word to the wise. Watching some videos, little quiet today. Seeing a lot of the same problems, still just moving on slowly. And I noticed that we see what's happening, and then you got the people in Congress, whether they be right or the left. You get the people that are on one side or the other that talk about change and making a difference, pointing out the BS, but it never changes anything. And I believe it was Days and Noah kind of pointed to why. It just keeps you sitting on your hands. You constantly have this hope around the corner, but you never get around the corner to stop this. And we're seeing what the administration out there is doing, it just constantly getting you going forward. And we keep hearing people tweaking from major news, a lot of the social media communities. You got people like Elon Musk chiming in because he's got Twitter now. Constantly get you looking around the corner, but problems still developing. Seeing how the Trump train is kind of moving a little bit more faster right now. The reason why I think that is kind of an important thing to keep an eye on is due to where we're going. 2024, but 2023, I believe, is still going to have plenty of issues. How are you going to turn that around in 2024? So, with the elections, I believe, that's why you get the rights, you get the lefts, and, Democrat, Republican, whatever they want to call themselves, it doesn't matter. If you really want to make good, honest change in this world, by the book, by the laws in place, I guess it would be the best way to say it. Why is nobody talking about impeaching Biden and just skirting this stuff that's going on with all this corruption and blah 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 blah? Nobody on the right or the left is doing anything of that matter. And they could say, oh no, we're looking into it and we're getting the paperwork filled out, but lots of red tape, I'm sure. No, there's something serious going on, and they're moving it down the tracks, right or left, Republican, Democrat, liberals, I don't care what they call themselves. I didn't vote for any of these people. I didn't vote for any of these processes that are going on, and yet they just keep doing it themselves. So it's how you're going to make this great reset seem so easy. We're going to be pushed down this track, I guess, is what I'm saying. And I don't think it's anybody in Washington that is at the helm of any of it. I think this is all a greater puppet master. We all know who's probably at the tip top of that pyramid, I guess you could say, like the dollar bill. And I saw a CBN report, and same thing. You check out this video. I'll show you here. Search this out. Watch the video. They talk about the red heifer. Look at the channel that's showing you this. This is something that a lot of church folk probably love to watch these reports, because they're very telling about the atrocities and things that are happening in the world that need to be corrected. But how are they going to correct it? See, and who are they supporting? They're supporting the building of the third temple. So this is kind of questionable. Why would you say one thing if you believe another, unless you're not really who you say you are? So check out this report, but they have 5 of these red heifers, and they're going to try to build this altar. And where are they going to try to do these sacrifices for these red heifers? On the Mount of Olives, of all places. So this is it's kind of wild, but they're talking about they only have to wait for the heifers to become of age, and they need them to be, I believe, 3 years old. And once they do that, then they're ready. So they said another year, but most likely a year and a half. So from March, right now, a year and a half would land you in 2024, wouldn't it? So in 2024, in what time? Around the time of Passover. I meant Hanukkah. Maybe that, but it might also be at, I know there's a lot that happens in September. What is that? September, I haven't been keeping tabs on the holiday, those holidays in that timepiece land, but there's a lot that happens in that fall period. So I'll leave it at that. Check these things out. Also goes along with what I've been saying, watch 2024, because here we're probably going to have, up until the year of 2024, a lot of issues and situations that develop, getting us to a point where the people are desperate for something to come and change all this. A savior. What are we waiting for? The elections of 2024. Can we wait that long? Will they make us wait that long? What will happen to our country in that amount of time? Look how things are rolling with poking of the bear and now poking at the dragon. So just a word of the wise, guys.